Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Off the Top Rope podcast. Today, Jquick and I will be going over NXT Takeover Brooklyn 4. This is the official review.
Wow.
And reactions for NXT Takeover Brooklyn. And, Jquick, what the fuck did you think?
I enjoyed it, and main roster, good luck.
Yeah, for real.
Top that, like Shawn Michaels said on Twitter, top that.
Yeah, that was
Not
was
a bad
just
match on the show.
an unbelievable show. I don't know physically how to review these shows.
I don't
Because there is
Usually we come on
almost
here and there's
always
something bad.
nothing I can pick apart and nitpick at. Because everything is
Good.
written exactly perfectly down to the last detail.
And you could see the difference between Vince McMahon running something and Triple H.
Oh, by far, Triple H and his production team and his writers. And who writes NXT? I'm just curious.
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
I'll have to
Whoever
look
it is,
that up.
they should
I
be
bet it's
promoted.
people who have written wrestling before.
Probably. If it is, they should be promoted.
They should be promoted to the main roster.
And Triple H should
Except
be...
that's not going to happen because we got Bucktooth Dunn.
And we also got a senile...
Who's got a job for life because, I don't know, Vince just likes having him around.
But we also got a 73-year-old senile owner who still thinks he's living in the 80s.
Don't
Come
even
at
get
me,
me
Vince.
started. But
Come
I
at
don't
me,
know
Vince.
how physically to review these shows.
I don't either.
They're just
We come
so
on and
perfectly put together with the match structure and the match order and the way the agents put together the matches and the way the wrestlers go out there and they just work their fucking asses off. It's really something to
Pittsburgh-
behold. If you haven't watched this show, you need to go out there and you need to find it and watch it somehow.
And Pittsburgh, that's how a crowd responds.
Oh my god, that crowd was fantastic last night in Brooklyn.
That's
I
how
had
a
very
crowd-
little doubt, but
Yeah. Yeah, but the doubt will be the night.
I had very little doubt, but
I have doubt tonight about the crowd.
oh, the crowd in Brooklyn will absolutely bury anything SummerSlam has to offer. SummerSlam might as well not even show up.
And everyone get ready to riot, because if you listen to our predictions, you know what we're predicting in the main event.
Oh my god, dude.
And Brooklyn
Yeah, this should be
will
going up
riot.
after the... Or actually, I don't know. Yes,
And
no, it will
Brooklyn
go
will
up
riot.
after the predictions are up, so the predictions are up.
Yeah.
So, go down there and look at the SummerSlam
Or SummerSlam.
preview and predictions video. This should be going up probably about 2 or 3 o'clock if I can help it.
And get ready to riot.
And
If
so
what-
it'll go up probably about 2 hours before SummerSlam starts. And before I start my pitiful live reactions to this horrible, horrendous shows.
And I don't mean to interrupt, Mike, but let's get ready to riot if what happens we think happens.
Oh my god, dude. I can't stand
Brooklyn will riot.
that we're probably right about that shit.
Brooklyn will riot if it happens.
And what are we referring to, Jquick, for people who have not seen the preview and predictions video?
We're predicting that the big dog wins the Universal Championship from Brock Lesnar. Which will probably happen. We're praying to the wrestling gods that the Money in the Bank winner cashes in.
Yeah, whoever wins the Braun and Owens match,
And we don't care.
and we don't care which one, because I predicted that if Kevin wins that briefcase, he's bringing back the prize fighter gimmick. And
I
that is
predicted Braun
fantastic.
cashes in.
And that would be
And
absolutely great.
And spoiler alert,
anyway, let's get into this NXT show.
Yep.
There's really not much that we can say other than it was fucking fantastic.
Phenomenal. Not a bad match on the show. Not even
go
a
ahead and
slowdown.
pull on up the Wrestling Observer. The NXT Tag Team Championship match between the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, versus Mustache Mountain, Tyler Bate, and Trent Seven. First, your initial thoughts on this match, Jquick.
The wrestling was phenomenal, and then when Trent Seven goes and does the towel thing, that was classic. Because we're sitting.
I loved the towel thing, dude. I loved the towel. The towel added so much fucking story to the match. It's insane.
Because we're sitting in Discord with one of our other boys, and we're like, Willie, tap.
Dude,
great match. Great match.
It's fantastic, the sequences that they had, and the overall just wrestling was fantastic.
And those guys know how to wrestle.
The work rate was exceptional. The amount of storytelling they also put in there was just great.
And I like that it was a clean finish.
Yeah.
With no interference.
Yeah.
But then they did an angle after the match.
No, yeah, tell them about the angle after the match, because you know me, I was downstairs getting food at the time. And I hate getting food during NXT takeovers, because you will always miss something. There is not a throwaway match where you can just go get food or go to the bathroom or something.
Unlike tonight.
And I was saying, yo, they need to just purposely put in a match that nobody gives a shit about. A bathroom break match. Because it has its place. For real.
So, the angle was Undisputed Era retained, and they were celebrating, and then all of a sudden, War Raiders, for you guys who don't know who that is, that's War Machine from Ring of Honor, came out and absolutely decimated Undisputed Era. Decimated them. Hit their finishing move, all of it.
Yeah, I unfortunately didn't see that, but from what I saw, which was the actual match,
phenomenal.
It was phenomenal. It was perfect. Great way to open a show. The exact opposite of whatever we're gonna get tonight.
Yeah.
So they had a fantastic match here.
Yeah, they did.
It was just great.
I'd love to see that match again.
No, yeah, I'm definitely going back to rewatch that match. Are there any particular spots that you would like to go and refer back to?
That finish that Undisputed Era did was phenomenal. The sick kick, trip of the leg, phenomenal. That's good double team wrestling.
Oh yeah.
I
remember that.
But the towel
spot was definitely the best part of the show.
That was funny.
So for those of you who don't know, was it Tyler Bate?
Tyler Bate was trapped in a leg.
Oh no, yeah, he was the one trapped in the submission. So
Trent Seven.
So it was Trent Seven who went over to the timekeeper's area. He jumps off the ring apron. He goes over to the timekeeper's area. He picks up his white towel, and he gets back up on the ring apron. He starts trying to think about maybe throwing it over the ropes to throw in the towel.
So and he wiped his face.
Referee will stop match, right? But then he was like, he looked at it for a second, and then he looked at Tyler Bate, and then he chucked that shit in the crowd. That was fantastic. Just that storytelling was
that was amazing.
Worth every bit of money I pay per month to watch the network.
Absolutely.
So that spot was fantastic. That's how you do storytelling. and storytelling. For those of you who don't think it makes a difference in a match, watch these matches.
Yeah. See, because all you fans are used to no storytelling on the main roster.
Our boy Dream! He did it!
Yes, he did.
Oh my God, Dream did it.
Yeah, he did. And the highlight of the match was the tights.
He defeated EC3, and the highlight of the match, believe it or not, was Dream's attire. Yeah, tell him what the back of Dream's trunks said.
It said, "Call me up, Vince."
Call me up, Vince.
Classic. Classic.
Oh my God. Yo, this dude is fucking amazing. And let me tell you why him getting called up would be an absolutely abysmal tragedy. Velveteen Dream has one of the best gimmicks I have ever seen. This guy's
over.
Is over to all bounds, and I just don't know what to say. Velveteen Dream, if you were to go out in public, I bet your ass this guy kayfabes.
Oh, probably.
If you go out in public and you see Velveteen Dream in, give me a mainstream fucking store. Everywhere.
Walmart.
If you go into a Walmart or something, right?
Yeah.
And you see Dream, yo, I bet your ass he's the Velveteen Dream and not Patrick Clark.
Yeah, and they'll probably say, "I have no memory."
I have no memory of you.
Who are you?
That fantastic. I love Dream so much, and I do not want him anywhere near the main roster.
The attire was
because if he is not going to be in a meaningful storyline with
which he should.
Seth Rollins or a Shinsuke Nakamura, do you realize how great a program that would be?
Think about this: him and AJ.
No. But do you realize with what Shinsuke is doing right now, how amazing a program that would fucking be?
That would be money.
Take my money, Vince.
Call me up, Vince.
Take my money.
Take the money and call him up. Just don't put him on.
But don't call him up if you're not going to put him in something like that. And you're just going to have him tag with Bobby Roode or Tyler Breeze on a random version of fucking of Superstars or main event.
Or you'll feed him to Braun.
Or I foresee this actually. Them putting him together with Tyler Breeze, because isn't Fandango injured?
Yep.
So they're gonna put him together with Tyler Breeze and fucking form the Velveteen Fashion Police or some stupid bullshit.
Yeah. Some stupid name.
Fuck that.
It's Vince McMahon.
Keep Dream down in NXT and have him feud with Ricochet for the North American Championship, which is the direction I believe they're going.
Spoiler alert.
Because there really is nobody else.
No, there's
Who else is there but Dream to take that title off Ricochet? You could put him in a feud with like Lars Sullivan just to get him over and give him a title defense.
Yeah.
Or something. And also to get them to a more meaningful pay-per-view, a more meaningful takeover, so he doesn't just win it on a random version of NXT.
Yeah.
But I mean,
what a match this was too.
This was a tremendous match, and Dream and EC3, both of them did really well. I can't really shit on either one of them.
And EC3 also has a swollen eye because he took a shot.
Oh, you know what? That shot was vicious. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. But please, if you're not gonna put him in something.
So once again, any memorable spots or anything that you saw that you might want to?
No, I enjoyed the whole match.
Velveteen Dream and EC3 had a slower match, but It was a cool down from the tag team title match.
Yeah. The
going into the
match
North American Championship match, which we are now just about to get into.
But also, we can't forget about the big debut that happened at TakeOver.
Oh, the one Jared had a stroke over?
Yes, that one. Bro.
Oh, fucking, what was that dude? What was that goon's name?
Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle sat in the crowd at NXT Takeover, and that is...
And this dude had
that is the signature thing when NXT is looking to bring in a talent.
Yep,
they will bring them into a takeover and sit them in the crowd. That's how you know someone's coming to NXT. If you see someone in the crowd and it's not blatantly obvious they're contracted somewhere else,
yeah,
they're coming to NXT.
But this guy was in a suit with a snapback and flip-flops.
No, I know, and Jared had a stroke, and I don't know why.
Before you ask, Jared's one of our boys who we usually watch these pay-per-views with.
And he had a Dolph Ziggler-esque stroke, bro.
Yeah, he had a Dolph Ziggler-esque stroke. He'll probably have some more tonight.
With Dolph Ziggler, and we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But yeah, Matt Riddle.
He's a huge advocate for Dolph Ziggler, which is a mistake.
Now we move on to the North American Championship.
The North American Championship! Jquick, we were wrong here.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This was our prediction that we got wrong, if you heard.
And a lot of people got this wrong.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people picked Adam Cole.
We did not think, in our thinking, that they would take the title of the Undisputed Era. Boy, were we wrong.
Right. So, this is Triple H, again, not trying to not be predictable.
Yeah, which I like.
Which I can appreciate. And this match was fucking fantastic. That super kick, bro.
Yeah, that's
when he came off the top and he was airborne or some shit, and he just got caught on the chin.
Boom.
Yo, dude, that was insane.
Yeah, I thought he was dead. I thought that was it.
Oh my god, dude. And then the way he fell on him, I can't. Oh, yeah. I think it was fucking Adam Cole that fell on or fell on freaking Ricochet, or was it Ricochet that fell on Adam Cole?
No,
one of them fell on the other one into a pinning combination by accident.
Yeah, really.
They didn't mean to cover each other, but they did, and it was great.
Oh man.
One fell and then one kind of staggered up and then fell. It was tremendous.
Yeah, it was.
Cole and Ricochet put on a show. They're high flying once again. Tremendous. Their athleticism is leaps and bounds ahead of almost anyone else on that roster. And just the way these two organically get over is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Ricochet wins the NXT North American Championship and will most likely go into a feud with the Velveteen Dream.
Which is money.
Which is absolute fucking dollar signs, bro.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just the promos leading up to that fucking match?
Oh. Mercy.
Dude, I can't wait.
I can't either.
So again, other than that super kick spot, is there anything notable you would like to impart on the people?
That was the spot.
That was the spot of this match, and I would like to say this is a match of the night, outside of the main event.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Which we'll get to that, and that was brilliant, and Hunter got himself out of it.
Yeah.
I doubted him.
He paid the price.
He said, fuck you.
But he also paid the price.
And he got out. Yeah, he paid the price for it, but he didn't mean to pay the price for it. He just got unlucky again.
Yeah.
That's the difference between the main roster and NXT. NXT, when an injury happens, it's usually very, 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 very poorly timed.
Yeah.
And it fucks something up that could have been tremendous. on the main roster, people just get hurt all the time because they're wearing the bodies out.
Yep.
And they can't get good shit started because everybody's hurt.
Yeah. And the injury we're talking about, we'll get into once we...
Yeah. Johnny Gargano, apparently, this is all speculation at this point, but Triple H may or may not have confirmed it. He's hurt, so...
Yeah.
Well, we'll cover that in a minute.
Yeah.
But Ricochet and Adam Cole, fantastic match.
Match of the night.
Good job, boys.
Yeah.
Really fantastic. Kairi Sane! Congratulations. Have your handshake photo with Triple H. So, any thoughts on this match, Jquick?
We thought this would be the match that was the bathroom break match.
Right.
And
again,
we were wrong.
We were wrong.
We were right on who we picked.
Right. Kairi Sane wins this belt, so congratulations to her. Go take your Triple H handshake photo, which is great.
Which she did.
I fucking love that photo. That is a traditional photo at this point.
So did
Whenever you win a belt in the E, you have to take a photo with Paul.
Yeah.
It has to happen.
And Mike almost had strokes because we kept thinking she was going to go for the chicken.
Dude, the chicken wing submission maneuver in this pay-per-view, just that maneuver alone, and how many times it was used by this match and then in the main event, almost gave me a series of small strokes.
But Kairi Sane did a beautiful counter.
But I was just about to bring that up. When Shayna Baszler goes to put Kairi Sane in a chicken wing, what is it, a freaking sleeper?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
It's like a modified dragon sleeper, right?
Yeah, it's her finisher.
So when she does this chicken wing submission maneuver, I guess Kairi was coming off the top rope to elbow her or something.
Yeah.
And she caught her, but then Kairi jumped up and flipped behind her, and
pinned her shoulders
to the mat. And all while this, I thought she was getting it was like a 3-step confirmation. No. Oh, wait, fuck, yes, kind of, yes, no, yes, yay. You know?
Yeah.
I love those types of finishes, because I don't know who's going to win and who's going to come out on top in the sequence.
And that's the normal counter to that type of a move.
That's fantastic. She pins her shoulders to the mat and gets the 3 count.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Mike.
Yeah. Shoot.
Which basically guarantees what we think will happen tonight with the Ronda Rousey.
Right. Pretty much confirms it. Shayna, we'll see it tonight.
Yes.
You had a good run.
Was there last night.
But it's time to go up and be useless.
Time to be your buddy's bodyguard.
It's time to go up and get treated like garbage. Yeah. So that was fantastic. It was one of the best finishes I've seen all year to any match ever.
You and me were both surprised, though, that Kairi Sane did not come in on a pirate ship, but then we
I was surprised at the lack of, I guess, budget for entrances tonight. The entrances were all generic. Nobody really came out with a dope one.
No.
And that's usually something that they have at least 1 or 2 of, right?
Yeah.
1 or 2 people where they'll just give them a dope-ass entrance.
You would have thought maybe Ricochet and Dream would have came.
So maybe it just wasn't in the budget tonight, man.
Maybe.
And
it didn't need to be with the matches.
Right. It didn't need the flashy entrances, but it just adds to the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Takeovers are...
Takeover is...
I would at least think a little bit known for the entrances and the over-the-top kind of deals there with the presentation, right?
I was hoping the Dream would have had one of them as
the Dream, too. The Dream could have had one. Kairi could have had one. Johnny could have had one.
Ricochet could have had one.
Ricochet could have had one. Basically, all these teams could have had one, but
Yeah.
they'd have picked one or two people that just given over the top entrance to, and I guess it just wasn't in the budget this time around. But,
that still does not take away from the match.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm just saying that's my one nitpick is the entrances were not.
But once it was go time,
the entrances were not very grand this time around.
Once it was go time, all these people delivered.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not trying to shit on them just for something so little like that, but
yeah. Maybe it wasn't in the budget.
It is NXT Takeover Brooklyn, and I expect more.
The last time it's probably in Brooklyn.
Right. And on top of that, yeah. So, Kairi Sane, congratulations again. I think we've gone over a couple of spots of note.
Yeah.
Shayna did her job here.
Yeah, now it's time to go.
Now it's time to go suck ass on the main roster. But now we get to the main event. And this is just...
Oh my God.
Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano are the best wrestlers on the planet right now. Don't at me.
With the greatest feud.
With the best feud in professional wrestling in a decade.
Yeah. Don't at us.
I don't give a fuck how many super kicks the Young Bucks do. I do not give a fuck how many 450 or 920 splashes fucking Kenny Omega does.
Or 630.
I don't care how many Rainmakers, I can't even say his first name,
Kazuchika
Okada does on a show. Yeah. These two shit all over what any of those guys can do in the ring. At this point, these two are fantastic.
Absolutely.
Go watch every single one of their matches and spend probably close to 2 hours of your life watching these two go to fucking war.
Go back to the Cruiserweight Classic. They had a phenomenal
They had a match there too, so yeah, probably 2.5 hours of the best wrestling you'll ever see with just these two in the ring. Just these two.
We can't forget about some of their tag team matches.
We were gonna have Black in this match.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oof.
Oh my God, dude.
Black would have made it more exciting, but this match.
Spots of note. They peel back the ring again. They're pulling apart the ring, absolutely destroying the ringside area, right?
They destroyed
the barricade. They pull back the floor padding.
They destroyed the barricade.
They destroy the barricade. They piled 2 tables on top of each other. Unfortunately, they didn't set the other one completely up.
No.
But
they had handcuffs.
Yes, they had the handcuffs, and that was perfect, and that played a role in the finish. That was fantastic. And the finish was tremendous.
Yeah. Because you thought finally that this was the time that Johnny Gargano was going to
It's not that hard, people, to book a good wrestling show.
But before we talk about the finish, Mike, I want to get this on my chest.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Please, praise this to the moon. Please.
This is how you book long term, not what the main roster's doing. This was 5 stars, and we ain't talking about RVD's Frog Splash. I could watch this match all night.
Oh my God, dude! I could watch this match 20 times on repeat. That match.
I never get tired.
That match was better than anything any other company has done.
And it was better than what you see at SummerSlam.
All year. I don't give a fuck, once again, how many dope spots they've produced at the G1 Super Climax. Ooh. It doesn't touch this.
Dive.
Dive.
Yeah. And we thought they were going to die a few times during this. My
It's just,
God.
it's so much on a level of its own
You
that
and
I
me
can't
were-
give it enough praise.
You and me were in awe of this match.
It's really not that hard.
No, it ain't. Take notes,
It's
Vince.
really not that difficult.
Take notes, Vince McMahon.
To
That's how
give
you
people, I'm sorry, but to give people a storyline and two people that they give a fuck about, and just to build a relationship of these two. They were a tag team. They won championships together. They rode together, I'm sure, in a van, and I'm sure they've become pretty good friends in real life from working together so much, right?
Tommaso Ciampa actually lived with Johnny Gargano.
Right, exactly. Fuck.
And he was in Gargano's
Personal
wedding.
issues draw money, Vince.
And Ciampa was in Gargano's wedding.
People want to see that shit.
Yeah, instead, tonight we get stuff no one wants to see.
And I don't give a fuck about anything on SummerSlam. That's a fucking issue. And I read this morning that people are still clinging to the hope that Cena and Undertaker will have a match, even though that's not happening.
It ain't gonna happen, people. I hate to tell you.
Fuck.
It ain't gonna happen. You're wishing...
We have to cling on to hope that the main roster will get it someday.
You guys are wishing for something that just won't happen. John Cena's not gonna be there, and The Undertaker's not gonna be there.
But besides that, I was just bringing that up as an example, right?
Yeah.
Of something that just has no chance of fucking happening that people are talking about.
That's like saying SummerSlam's gonna be a good show.
Right. Dude, I just don't know how to say enough about this match that it could justify you watching it. You really just have to watch it.
Yeah, you just have to watch it.
It's fantastic, and I'm gonna wrap it up here because there really is not enough words in the English vocabulary that could really put this match in perspective for everyone who didn't see it tonight or last night. But these two went to war once again, and it was fantastic. And you just have to watch it. I'm in awe every time these two get in the ring. What these two are doing is special. Like Daniel Bryan levels of special. Like Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30 special. And you just have to watch it. Because when Johnny finally gets over that hump, and he finally wins that fucking belt, which will be in about 4 to 6 months when Royal Rumble and WrestleMania come around, then we'll start be thinking about the final payoff of this thing, which has been going for years at this point. This is fantastic. This has been going on for over a year. About a year and a half now, probably. Pretty close to it. These two are just fantastic. And if you can make us care about a storyline for this long, with this many one-on-one matches, and this many stipulations, wrestling can still be what it used to be. Fuck. It's not that hard. And I beg of you, Vince, to watch NXT and to really just look at what these guys do. It's fantastic. It's unprecedented. We don't see it anymore. So when we see it, we need to praise it to high heaven and make sure everybody watches it. Because as good as the Kenny Omega and Kakuchika Okada fucking matches are, they don't touch this shit. Because there's less of a story behind it. I don't know what the fuck they do. I don't know what the fuck their personal issue is, so I can't appreciate it. I know these guys' story. I know what they did. I know what they're all about. That's why the fuck I care. You gotta make people care, Vince. You gotta make people care. You gotta entertain people in a way that is innovative and creative and just gets people's attention. I don't really know how else to put it. You just really need to go out and watch the match. This show was tremendous, and I can't give it enough praise. It's fantastic. Now, we're going to see the exact opposite tonight when I watch SummerSlam. And SummerSlam reactions will be posted at least by tomorrow afternoon. And then the review, I'll have to figure something out. I'll have to put it together probably tomorrow afternoon as well. I got a busy afternoon tomorrow. And that'll probably go up Monday night. But, I just really don't know how to say it. Other than you just need to go out and watch this match. It's fantastic. It's fantastic storytelling. It's fantastic, unprecedented stuff we're seeing. I want to thank you guys for joining us. Jquick once again has gotten a phone call, so I'm going to sign us off. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching NXT Takeover Brooklyn. If you didn't watch it, you need to go watch it right now. Stop whatever you're doing and go watch 2.5 hours of brilliant wrestling. And I'll see you guys tonight for SummerSlam.